Hey guys, it's 7:30 in the morning. You're running late and you need to grab some breakfast. Why? Because today is going to be hectic and unfortunately, you are all out of overnight oats. So what are you going to do? Don't worry because we've got you covered. If you're on the WW green, blue, or purple plan with Weight Watchers, if you're counting calories, or if you just want something that isn't super heavy, we know what you want when it comes to grabbing a fast food breakfast. Let's get to it. So we all know that McDonald's is the undisputed champion of the fast food breakfast. While they may be the home of the 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun, they are also home of the light and fluffy Egg McMuffin. On the other hand, we have Burger King. It's the home of the Whopper, and the Burger King makes sure that we know he's royalty. But how does their Croissan'wich stack up against the Golden Arches? Hot, steaming, and sweetened with a touch of Splenda, a good cup of coffee can warm up any morning and get you ready for the day. Coffee is a very personal drink, and each person has their own thoughts on what actually makes a good cup of coffee. As long as you order it black and use 0-calorie sweetener, coffee is going to be negligible on your day. Both McDonald's McCafe and BK Cafe coffees will ring in at 5 calories and 0 points on all plans. Who doesn't like crispy, golden, fried potatoes? The hash brown is delicious and notorious for being high in both calories and points, but there is no reason you can't have some if you've budgeted for it. A McDonald's hash brown will hit you for 140 calories or 5 smart points on the green, blue, and purple plans on WW. An order of Burger King hash browns will run you 251 calories or 8 smart points on the green, blue, and purple plans on WW. A light, fluffy buttermilk biscuit topped with sausage, warm egg, and melty cheese will fill most bellies. But how do our contenders stack up against each other? It's true that the Burger King biscuit is about 20% larger than McDonald's offering, so that has to be taken into account. Also, it depends on who you ask, but McDonald's is recognized as having the better breakfast sausage. The McDonald's offering will ring up at a whopping 530 calories. On the WW Green plan, that's 19 smart points. The sandwich comes in at 17 smart points on the Weight Watchers Blue and Purple plans. The slightly larger sandwich from Burger King comes in at 520 calories. That's 10 fewer than McDonald's, but also rings in at 19 smart points on the Green plan, and only 18 on the Blue and Purple plans, 1 point higher. Some people prefer bacon, and there's nothing wrong with that. The bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit is a classic at both chains. Both sandwiches come on a fluffy biscuit. Both sandwiches come piled high with folded scrambled egg. Both sandwiches have smoky, salty bacon, and both sandwiches are actually quite delicious. The bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit at McDonald's weighs in at 460 calories and 16 points on the WW Green plan. If you're on blue or purple, you're spending 14 points. Surprisingly, the slightly larger sandwich from Burger King comes in at nearly 70 fewer calories, at 387 calories. If you're on Weight Watchers though, that's 17 smart points on green or 16 for blue and purple plans. Biscuits were just the beginning. McDonald's offers a line of McMuffin sandwiches on a toasted English muffin, while Burger King Croissan'wich holds its own on a flaky, buttery croissant. Since these are restaurant specialties, we're going to hold them head to head and see what our results are. The sausage, egg, and cheese specialty sandwiches are one of 2 signature items most people go for when they're going to McDonald's or Burger King for breakfast. They are equally delicious, but are they worth the points? The sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin clocks in at 480 calories. At 16 green smart points or 14 points on the blue or purple WW plans, it's a hefty breakfast. The Burger King Croissan'wich hits for 515 calories. If you're on the WW Green plan, that's 17 smart points, or 16 for blue and purple. It must be all those buttery, flaky layers. Lastly, but certainly not the least, we have each of our contenders' signature sandwiches. The mighty Egg McMuffin standing against the ham, egg, and cheese Croissan'wich. The Egg McMuffin rings up at 310 calories. That's only 9 smart points on green, or 8 smart points on blue and purple. The ham, egg, and cheese Croissan'wich sits at 335 calories, 12 smart points on green, and 11 on blue and purple plans. So, who's the big winner? Is it the Golden Arches we all know and love, or the King of Burgers? Before we get to the final results, take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for the latest and greatest from Garen and Andrea. With that out of the way, let's get to our results. If you are waiting in line for your cardboard crown at the Burger King, you'll want to order the ham, egg, and cheese Croissan'wich with hash browns and a cup of coffee. It's 586 calories and 20 smart points on green. If you're on blue and purple, it's only 19 smart points. If instead, during that morning rush, you find yourself sitting in the drive-thru line at McDonald's, the best meal you can order is the Egg McMuffin with a hash brown and a cup of coffee. That's only 450 calories. It's only 14 smart points on green and 13 smart points on blue and purple. This is our best morning option. In the future, grabbing your overnight oats or a banana is always going to be the best option. But if you really must eat on the run, you now know what your go-to meal should be. Lastly, if you like this content, we can always use your support through a subscribe and a comment. Let us know what you want to see in the comments, and as always, ring that bell. We'll see you next time.